Audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. Want to win in life's challenges? To know the will of God and have more passion for Him? Practical help right now with Tak Bhana and Running with Fire.
Thanks for joining me today, and I want to look at probably a pretty interesting sort of a topic, and I trust it's going to be of real help and a real blessing to you. You're an awesome person and you're of tremendous value. Hey, if you find these teachings helpful, please do share them with others or send us some feedback of something that may have really spoken to you or ministered to you. I got an email just the other day and so blessed, so encouraged by what the person shared with me in that of just how some small thing that I'd said had such an impact in her life. Derek Prince, that great Bible teacher, stated he had for over 50 years tried to help people with many different problems in their lives. Eventually, he came to a surprising conclusion. Now, you'll be amazed at this. He concluded this, that our basic problem as human beings is that we do not realize how valuable we are. You are of infinite value. I want to try and persuade you of that this week if you're not already persuaded. What we value, we look after. When you get a new car, I've done this, you look after it for a while, you clean it and, you wash it, and then after a while, you don't care about it too much at all. If you buy some new shoes, make sure it don't get scuffed or marked, but then after a while, you don't care them that much as well. When you have a new wife, a new husband, you go out of your way to look after them, I know. But after a while, it's like, been there, done that, and you don't take the same amount of care over them. So we put an effort to what we really value. We tend to be very protective, for example, of our own family and of our own children, because they're of infinite value to us. And we can say negative things about them, but if anyone else says something negative, boy, we are hot under the collar. When we were growing up, there were 4 boys in my family, and our neighbours accused some of the boys of lying. One of the 4 brothers, and my dad said to that neighbour with a strong voice, he said, "My boys never tell lies." Well, that became a classic joke in our family because as non-Christian boys, we did tell a few porkies. But whenever Dad accused us of something, we'd say back to him, "Hey, but my boys never tell lies." So he was trapped by his own words. When you think of the depth of your love for yourself, for your family, for your children and that, or someone you love deeply, then you realize that God's love for you is infinitely greater than that. One reason we can trust God to look after us is because He values us unbelievably. You're going to see that hopefully this week. Do you know when we don't value ourselves, we don't look after ourselves as we should. We treat ourselves like junk. We sell ourselves cheap. Drugs, drink, immorality, financial dishonesty, that kind of stuff. And sometimes other people don't value us, and then that can be very tragic as well. A man told his counselor that when he was 12 years old, his father gave him a Christmas present, which was not the train set that he expected, but a brick. Yeah, brick. B-R-I-C-K. And his father said, as he looked at his present, his father loomed over him and said to him, "That's all you're worth. The brick. If I'd done the thing I've asked you over this last year, perhaps this will teach you how to behave." From that day, the boy made a decision. Never again was he going to get close to anyone or trust another person. He felt of no worth. It's so important as parents that we let our kids know how much we value them, how much we value our husband, how much we value our wife, those close to us. It says in Mark 8, verse 36 to 37, "What will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul?" Have you ever stopped to think how valuable you are to God? How valuable the person next to you is to God, your neighbors, the man in the street? Jesus is saying if a man gives his soul and gets all the wealth in the world, it's a bad deal because that individual is worth more than all the wealth in the world. It's my prayer that this week you're going to see how incredibly valuable you are, but not only you, also your friends, your family, and the people around you, and the man on the street, exactly how valuable they are. I think you'll be surprised and inspired. Tak Bhana is the Senior Pastor of Church Unlimited in Auckland, New Zealand.
For more information, to make contact or to listen again, look for Running with Fire at our website, vision.org.au. Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.